again, Boris. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Thank you for keeping your promise, Boris. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it? You are very determined. Like Undertale.
Yuri, what the fuck? Oh, come on. Like he deserved any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan just to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki,
You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the cult room. Shut the fuck up, Monica. Don't worry, guys. Boris always gives his best as long as he's God, we've done the same thing again. Holy fuck. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable.
Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
Oh, come. You and Boris can be good friends, too.
Sayori!
Hmm?
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh! Yuri even bought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori!
Me? For me? Lord, me got something?
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sorry made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you was a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want me to.
Alright. Well, here.
Yu reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to... Fuck! Even I'm having the same problem, Sayori.
I know, right? It's fucking annoying.
You're looking for something in there?
Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of snack books on the boxes around the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Oh, wait, that was Natsuki.
Manga. You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know, anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Plus, look at you, dude. You look like you can read manga.
See, there's a lone voice of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is!
Natsuki snatches out of my hand. What a bitch. She then turns to a box of manga and slips into the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring.
Parfait Girls.
I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in a colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly...
Don't just stand there.
What? And she grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Then she takes me to seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pets on the ground next to her, signaling to me it's to sit there. You know what time this is for? Oh fuck, it went all over my fucking keyboard. I didn't necessarily expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. Only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Whoa! How long has it been since I read the beginning?
Hmm? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
No, not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series? Hey, are you paying attention?
It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these, since it's since it's a rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there gonna be a plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. I love the beginning. It's such a Nim 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 nim. I love the beginning. It's about simple things. Like, there's really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop.
God, it's one of these kind of fucking slice of lives.
But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, they're all kind of drama. Like when they get into all the backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts.
Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about, Natsuki. It sounds like you're fucking boring! Natsuki gives me a little shove. It just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power.
Humph. Good save.
Speaking about save, I need to save. Ah, this chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Well...
As she pauses for a moment, as she doesn't want to admit something.
Yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's... just a coincidence! I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's a manga. I feel bad for anyone that's impressionable.
Definitely. Not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, all of the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Ooh! Art. Kind of like... Yeah, I could do that. Ooh.
It's Natsuki.
We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read.
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Hmm? You don't?
That's not... Well, I don't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in, you fucking bastard? Jeez.
Ah, sorry.
Like, I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, huh? You still haven't grown out of that yet? Maybe I want to punch them in the face.
Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers every time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Hmm? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. You're a fucking loser.
Okay, thanks. Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it.
Well, it's not that I solve any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
Kind of. So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing.
I totally forgot that happens.
And she puts her finger on one of the panels.
Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter.
Okay, everyone.
Huh?
Are you all ready for today's poems?
Oh, come on! Could your timing be any fucking worse?
Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there.
Eh? Fuck you.
Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, I guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and head towards Natsuki.
You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Ah, yeah, but it's your book. Monica just said,
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
eh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this.
Well, of course. If you wouldn't take forever to finish your fucking time, or finish it, you didn't have to take it home. 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 There we go. And if it gets bent, I will fucking kill you. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah? I tried singing a
like
song
to
about it, it was
quiz.
terrible.
I like-
My relaxing ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait.
Sarah and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sorry is one wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica's writes hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Okay, who should I put my poem first? We have Monica, Yuri, Natsuki, or Sayori. I think what we'll do is we'll go from top to bottom. So go Sayori, and we finish with Monica. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori's first. She was my good friend after all.
This is a good poem, Boris. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. And am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why I'm impressed. It's impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. Just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Boris. Deep down, you're not as selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people? That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. Sayori? Thank you. Thank you, Sayori. Fucking god. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you onto that then.
Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm not really that bad. Oh, I'm really bad at this. I mean, I'm not that bad, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit. It's a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little more better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still try my best.
Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it wasn't a bad poem. It just came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially the last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Really?
Yeah.
Natsuki!
Okay, well, let's start off with things I don't like. First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things.
Yeah!
In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said.
Yeah. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, huh, well, it's not that great. But look, let me show you what real literature looks like.
So, in other words, you're saying you liked it.
Yeah.
As he reads Tort, he gets caught in their throat.
Yeah, you're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a lose that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it.
Yeah, that was shit, I know. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, I made it in like fucking 2 minutes.
2 minutes?! I could have wrote this in about fucking 5 seconds!
So people don't even try and take my writing seriously.
Isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style won't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it a full flat on purpose.
Really? Oh, I didn't actually know that. Yeah, okay.
It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki... Okay, I shouldn't be fucking saying that. I don't really care how old everyone is here. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. God, I'm having a struggle reading this, holy fuck. Yuri! Last one?
Monica! Hi, Boris. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, I want to show you your poem. You want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Boris. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Yes, I like it, Boris.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Monica, I put the word explosion at the fucking end.
It kind of makes me think of something that Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel the way you know.
I see, I've rated this very fucking quick. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction that speckle produces. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retains, already scorched, was a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Damn. What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if you know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of empathy recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An empathy?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about.
Fuck, I stopped talking because I zoned out for like a second.
Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thank you for listening.
Phew. Guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I had anticipated. As if anyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, then there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. As they read in tandem, I watch each other of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's this language?
Huh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's Francais.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something?
So I needed a drink.
Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I wouldn't have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Bitch.
Fuck you.
No, fuck you. Anyways, Ciori liked it, and Boris did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something something that inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Boris liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was inspired by it and impressed by it too.
He said his hands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what you're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Boris appreciates my advice more than appreciates yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Boris started showing up.
Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like the fighting, guys!
Sunny buff girls turn towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Boris, she's trying to make me look bad.
That's not true! She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writings, it's more effective. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your own poems all fucking good for no reason? God, I can't speak big words. The meaning should be jump out for the reader, not force him to have to figure it out. Let me explain to her, Boris.
Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Boris? Well?
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh god, so of course, that's going to be... Oh fuck! Yuri! You're really talented.
Well...
But Natsuki has a point. I think that... I wrecked my brain in an attempt to get myself up. I think that conveying feelings with a few words can just be impressive as well. It lets the reader imagination take over, and Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that.
Yeah! I did it, didn't I? Didn't it? It did. Fuck! It did, didn't it? Shows how much you know.
That's not...
Natsuki, I think that's enough.
Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me.
Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can be difficult, be hard, even be hard. And it's like we learned that today. Every small criticism could lead to something pretty heated. I glanced over my shoulder. Sori is nodding. Whatever. Sori is fucking nodding. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in the surprise.
Thanks for noticing.
She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean anything she said. So you don't need to feel threatened either.
Well, if you say so.
Hey. It's not like you need to apologize for me, Boris. Sheesh.
Natsuki takes a breath.
The thing about...
Natsuki glances around the room.
Would everyone stop staring at me?
Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Siri and Monica look away.
Anyway, thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all.
Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone.
Yeah! You're naturally beautiful, Yuri.
Siri!
I'll go make some more tea.
Eh? I was just trying to help.
I'm sure but she appreciated it, Siri. I pat Siri on the shoulder.
Well,
now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone, especially you, Boris. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace for the new from the lazing around we got a little too...
Oh my god, I can't fucking read today.
It's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to.
Me joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere.
No, that's not it. It's not at all. Not at all. There's still times before we go home, so we will relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for.
I disagree, Monica.
Huh? About what?
That's not what the most important thing about Literature Club is.
The most important thing is
friends. And the friendship we made. And is having fun!
Oh, of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori.
In the end, though Monica's right, being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly. Well, it was alright. Well, mostly.
Boris, how about you?
Yeah, I say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about. It was everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Undertale! Another day passes, it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hey, Boris!
Yo, Sayori. What's up, my dog? Mostly, you're in a good mood today.
Yep. I'm just still not used to you being in the club. That's all.
I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you, huh?
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Huh? That's not like you at all!
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that, all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets it contain spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I know it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair! Why did I do that? That's not their voice.
How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the classroom. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You always fucking hungry. And so, that only leaves out one option.
What? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. You suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri, tell Boris to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Fuck you. Besides, you don't need Bible you can't responsibility to be forward. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little son like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. Fuck you, Sayori. I got too upset in my book.
I hate doing the laughing bits. I don't want to keep doing the laughing bits.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't matter, or it doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that.
You're right, you were right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. I'm going to war! The British war! Dun, 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 dun.
Retribution.
That.
Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of us, isn't there?
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before even she told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it wasn't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Daisuke into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Oh my god! What?
Kia! Kia! Kia!
Out of somewhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and trembles onto the desk.
Oh, owie. What was... Huh?
A cookie! Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution.
Actually, that one was worked.
I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
Natsuki!
That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. My cookie.
Jeez, just eat. Okay, I gotta sneeze. Oh, fuck. Oh. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Oh, God. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth.
I did a 10! You're going through a lot over there just for one cookie.
And she takes a bite of her own cookie.
Oh, so pretty good, that new sushi. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But you're just like that. I should bit my tongue. Yeah, why do you think I just gave you that one? Fine. So, I'm really happy that you shared this one thing with me. Can you stop sounding like you bit your tongue, please? It's fucking annoying. Okay. Okay.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then she wraps her hands around her.
Ah, jeez! I get it!
Cookie stone hand, Natsuki reaches out to nudge Sayori off her hair. Nom! Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! You fucking bitch! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayo...
Natsuki glances around. Moniko's in the club room. Isn't it in the club room?
Where the fuck is Monica, anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay, you dumb fuck. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true. Excuse me, but I'm awesome.
Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super late.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all.
Why did I do that? Why did I do that?
Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all? You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of got lost. I just got lost track.
I fucking did stop singing and I lost track of it. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't a player. You played music as well, Monica.
I don't really...
I just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica.
That's...
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Boris.
I thought my name was Borat. Oh my god, I thought my name was Borat, the fucking chemical. I was like, I saw Bor, and I was like, is there an A at the end? No, it's just Bor. Fucking god, I'm so tired. Monica swims sweetly. Smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd love to share the chance. I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks.
So I didn't
miss anything, did I?
No, not really. I choose to leave Sayori a mischievous escapade. I'm sure that Suki would end up playing to her anyways. It looks like everyone else has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Suki disappeared into the closet. Whoa! I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair.
Sorry.
Wait! Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. It's the... I don't even know what club we're in.
Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? Loser. You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud! I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? Oh, you look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Eh? Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I know it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Like, your hair is sticking out all over here.
Ah.
I run my fingers down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you need a brush for this. Ugh.
My hair is really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either, and there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
Hey, you meanie.
You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I saw her button up her blazer for the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh. Art. It's Sayori. And me! Oh my god, I'm white!
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking of how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things.
Eh? Don't say that! You make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
Ugh.
If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel so strange to see Sayori blaze her buttoned up like that?
It's so stuffy. It's not worth it, it's not worth it, it's not worth it all.
Sayori hates it. Sayori unburns her blazer once more.
Phew. That's much better. That's much better.
Sayori puts her arms around and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying like that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he won't let me.
Oh my god.
If I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let me. You do this.
Fuck.
If I had a boyfriend,
Yes.
then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would. That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
I didn't say anything embarrassing. Gee,
Oh jeez. Well, anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
only if you focus going to bed earlier.
Fine. It's a deal. Yeah.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old lady tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever thought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift, the sky victim of the current of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with a little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day the wind ceased to blow. I fall, and I fall, and I fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes, and I find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are sort of the things that give life meaning. Not to get your, philosophical, or not to get, like, smart or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's why I wrote about it.
I say, I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical.
A paradoxical?
Something was a paradox, I don't know. Because if we had all the answers, won't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in this club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Yeah, that... yeah, that... Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share what you're writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can really disheartening. It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into.
But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like you're having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thank you for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? We don't want to start figuring out.
Hold on a sec. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. I'm gonna have a drink.
Water.
You diverted from usual catchphrases when addressing the club.
Catchphrases? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
The air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your book, maybe? Look, the only thing different is that Siri isn't here.
It seems you're right.
Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she went to just pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on!
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of course the time's to not go home with her. You pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No! Shut up! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Oh?
The curious expression comes from Yuri, of all people.
Calm down, you guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine.
What did you say?
Anyway, we need to figure out we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm gonna be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets, so Yuri will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can... guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No! That's not it at all! You're the most talented person here, you know?
Fucking, not really. Natsuki!
Now, Natsuki's pouting too.
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Siri enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around.
That may be the case, but if I can't also be the leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changed as she stares at her desk in focus and stands nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I say.
That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Boris.
The one who is truly useless?
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. it would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that.
Is Monica's decision I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Boris may not like to be around if you only make him but to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on there, big booby bitch! I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Boris too.
What are you saying? It'll be extremely hard work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's just settle down and for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Boris to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So, I'm sure he's interested in... You! Literally just said...
I'm not surprised as well.
Sorry. I'm just saying though. Jeez. Can we just sell this already?
Yeah. Boris, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well.
In that case...
Everyone looks sure. Oh, yeah, me. Oh, fuck. You gotta pick one of these. Natsuki, Yuri, Monica, or Sayori? I don't know. Wait, I have an idea! Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could possibly use 2 people.
Don't worry! Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree.
Huh? Just a minute ago, you were saying that...
That's because you smell like shit. Never mind, okay? Well, anyway,
you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it, after all.
that's good. I guess.
Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad.
So, that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? Nope.
Nope. I think that's it. Are you guys excited?
Yes! Everything except for the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts.
What about you, Boris? What about you, Boris?
Me? Oh, I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it all turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri?
She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pounding too.
It's not... I mean, it's not that big of a deal or anything.
Oh, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering the help.
How does it mean...
Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression.
Look,
Natsuki goes over and puts her hand down on Yuri's shoulder.
Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a little, well, even a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performance. So, you need to stop being a dumb and give yourself a little more credit.
Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to his face the other direction.
You didn't really mean that, did you?
No, not really, but...
Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki all of a sudden is to be saying such an encouraging thing, but I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at that time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
Okay, but I'm staying here for a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so...
Fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other.
Where are you going?
Huh?
We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have anything way to contact me.
Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped out my mind.
Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm gonna give you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything.
Why would I do that? Natsuki gives her hat number.
Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients.
Wait! You're coming to my house?
Well, yeah. What's wrong with that?
I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house.
Yeah, right. Like, I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me.
Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me.
Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. You can fuck off. I guess I'll text you when I come over, though.
Alright, fine by me.
So... do you play Angry Birds on your phone?
Oh, yeah, no, I love Angry Birds. Oh, me too! I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance that I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to make my mind of it. I seriously can't wait. Fuck, I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her, I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're a family. The house is quiet. Oh, I'm scared. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hi, Boris.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how do you know that? Sayori already left by the time we decided the last meeting.
Monica told me.
Oh.
It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then.
Yep.
There's more songs between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you're doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Boris.
Huh?
Why can't it just be like you've always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come.
I don't care about my storage. Fuck off. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something's happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me, already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Boris. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Boris? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spread it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me, I'm in shock.
Oh, I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible? Fuck! How is it possible that Sayori, the nice and happy, kind person, always is sad and gloomy? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why? Sayori? Why is that you've never told me this before? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your closest friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Boris. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared for. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends to get closer with everyone in this club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decide the whole world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right. I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I do need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Boris. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped us, or helped me, or could have helped, is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish.
I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. She stares straight down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Was I thinking? I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulder. This time I pull her into a tight embrace.
Boris.
Sayori, I don't care if you're selfish. Or if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the literature club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Boris.
Sayori isn't hugging me back, despite my arms being wrapped around her. Sayori's arms remain at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. Boris.
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I will figure out what needs to change. I will make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need to do, or me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Boris. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too.
Sayori, let me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow, yeah? It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? That's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No! Don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my home. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I'll look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori next to her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too.
Holy fuck! That actually got really sad for me. Oh my god! I better save. Damn.
Step.
Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such a cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison.
Jeez. Don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be worried just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in.
They see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies.
Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right?
Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home.
Good! Glad I could count on you to do your part.
Well, of course.
I'm surprised to hear that.
Oh, I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly says that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen.
That way, even if the flavor. Oh god, I've got fucking. I want to eat it now! That way, even if the flavor aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite.
Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing?
Do you want to?
You're asking me. I don't really have a preference, so...
Come on! You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try to have fun?
I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into a smaller bowl and put a few drops of food coloring into it. Ah, does that look pretty cool?
See, it's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end. It's just looking at it makes everyone's eyes light up.
Like the one you made on the first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sari and Monica delightfully expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe maybe I will use the food coloring then.
The icing's so all lumpy. Are you even trying?
Oh, yeah. Just take a little bit longer.
Jeez! I'll be here all night if you don't do it like that. Here, look.
Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her own hand to tilt the bowl back.
You really need to beat the crap out of it!
After a few seconds, the icing has been fucked.
See?
As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it into her mouth. I do the same.
Hey!
Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist.
I don't want your
Gross!
fingers in my icing. Your icing, huh?
Your icing, huh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl.
Don't make me beat the crap out of you next time.
I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some of my finger just as soon as she tugs all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in return.
Gross! You got it on my face.
Whose fault is that? There's a big glop of ice on Natsuki's cheek. She has to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away.
Jeez. You know what? Take this.
Natsuki says, whips it out. Whips it out with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish. And faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her own of her hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Boris, you really shouldn't do that thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right?
What kind of question is she asking me? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy?
Yeah?
Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet.
No wonder! You have a dirty tray in there, dummy! How could you make a mistake like that?
You should have checked before turning the oven on.
Don't blame me for your mistake. Jeez.
Natsuki uses another mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops.
Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now.
Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake tray into the oven, then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue the icing like nothing has ever happened.
Ah, that smells so good.
The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling air fills the room.
Look how cute they all look.
She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They all look even better once we add the icing.
Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decoration and stuff, so I hope you can get it creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags.
Natsuki hands me some plastic bags.
I have these nozzles that will make it look nicer and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. You probably won't be using this time, though.
What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others.
That one's really thin, so you can make stripes or patterns or whatever. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cupcake, like happy birthday or whatever.
Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually.
Huh?
Oh, it's a literature club event, right? We can make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like.
I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but actually, a really cute idea, so... Maybe I'm getting it from you. What is that supposed to mean? I'm not cute.
Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute.
Well...
Natsuki's voice trails off.
Same with you.
Huh? Did you say something?
Nothing! Let's just do the icing.
Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the nozzle onto each of the bags.
There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you to do it. I'll show you how to do it.
Without giving me a chance to think about it before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She knows how to apply the icing. And then we each get to work. Then we finally finished Then we finally finished. Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work.
Look how pretty they are together.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
I wish I could have one now.
Oh, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that.
Oh, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite.
Suri's exact opposite is that regard. If she was here, she'd probably be down cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner.
Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much as I can, and... Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner.
Oh, already? That's a shame.
It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about it. It's not like you'll always have this chance.
Man, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me.
You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it on one trip.
Yeah, I can do that. Don't worry, I won't let her eat any.
I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you.
Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori would always listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all.
Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today.
You too. I'll walk you out, I guess.
I really would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so...
Oh, hello. Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks at me. I feel her fingers gently clenched at the sides of my shirt as she's holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breath against me.
I felt it. For a while now. Ah!
Natsuki suddenly jumps back.
Sayori?
Oh?
Hi, Boris.
Sayori! Just now, we weren't...
It's okay, Boris. I just stopped by to say hi.
Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki. And how close you got to her. Makes me really happy. That you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears started to fall down Sarah's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Boris? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Boris. If I wasn't there, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden... Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So, even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any pain. Even more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away and put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Boris. I really am.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Boris, I like you so much I want to die. That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Sayori. Oh no. I love you.
Huh?
Those are my true feelings. So, there's no other way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll be happy.
Boris.
Oh my fucking god! This fucking game! Sorry.
Boris. Is this really okay?
Yeah. I hold Sayori in my hands and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again.
I love you, Boris. I want to be with you forever.
Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaker a little bit.
What is this?
Sayori?
I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, Why won't the rain cloud go away? They're not going away at all, Boris.
It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better, okay? But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. It's all that matters right now.
Okay. I trust you.
Shira and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What do you say?
What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me.
I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you the best.
Hey, Boris,
Sorry, gazes at me once again, smiling sadly.
even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right?
I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me.
Yeah. I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori.
Boris, you're the first one here. Thank you for being early.
That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we were performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. My heart is racing. I'm actually scared for some single fuck. So, that's the one I'll be performing.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that one day that this important she would try a little harder? I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful. No, it's not nearly that simple of her. I only said it because it's the way I used to think. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all.
You should take a little more. You should take a little responsibility for her, Boris. I mean, especially after you exchanged with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know?
Exchange? Monica, you know about that?
Of course I do. I'm in the club. I'm the club president, after all.
But, I stammered, embarrassed. I did Sayori tell her about you yesterday? About it that quickly? There were a couple now. I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know the full story of it at all, so...
Don't worry about it. I probably know a lot more than you think.
Huh? Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that.
Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I flipped through the pages. Each member's poems is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional look. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. That's this? What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. Is it different from the ones she's practiced? It's one that I haven't read before. What the fuck? Whoa! Get out, get out, get out. Oh, get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head, blah, 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 blah. It all just says get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know it's the best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What the fuck? What is this? Read the poem. It gets a bit hit my stomach.
Boris? What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... Alrighty. Try not to take as long as before. I quickly leave the classroom. Don't stress yourself. Monoko calls out after me. I quicken my pace. Why is there no music? What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simplest gestures of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always been. It's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach over his house and I knock on the door. I don't expect his answer. She's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Picking her up in her own house. It really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. I'd say Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really don't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it a kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me so no choice. I gently open the door. Oh my god! What? What the fuck? Oh! 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 Oh my god! Oh my god! What the fuck? Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! What the hell? What the hell? This is a nightmare. It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sarah wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. Why? That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. What? I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sarah would be there for her. I told her I know that what's best, and that's everything will be okay. Then why would she do this? Why would I be so hopeless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for her everything ever about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why am I so selfish? This is my fault. Why am I small? Oh my god. My harming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw this literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back now. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 And? What the fuck?